Hello, Den25ers. Welcome back. It's been a while. I am so sorry that we have been kind of preoccupied, but we are college students. Most of us are. So about 2.5 weeks ago, I started feeling super tired and just really not it. But I just thought to myself, yo, it's just me, not sleeping. It's just like regular college student symptoms and stuff. And I wasn't really paying attention to it. About a week and a half so kind of passed by. And then, I've been quarantining this entire time. I've just been stuck in my house. And then I find out my roommate has been tested positive because he was working all throughout, quarantine. He works like what's it called? Cashier.
Oh, so retail.
Yeah, retail.
Ooh.
So you can see where this is going, right?
Yeah.
And
Can meet all sorts of anti-mask.
I started freaking out because I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I go through all the trouble to stay in here, and you bring this shit in here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh god, the impenetrable defense has been penetrated. I cannot. It took another couple of days for me to get tested. At that point, the time had already been 2 weeks since I started feeling weird. In that time while I was waiting to get tested, I have a history of having really bad respiratory functions. And so I tested my oxygen levels, and they were normally you're supposed to be 100% operating. My oxygen levels were always at a constant 96.
Uh-huh.
So I was always slightly concerned, but not to the point where it was devastating. I went to a testing center in San Fernando because it was close to where I was at the time.
Oh, okay.
And the line, I swear, it looked like a fucking blockbuster, Black Friday deal.
Endgame just came out.
Endgame just came out. I stood in line for a good 35 minutes. And by the time I got up there, it was a self-swab. And
Self-swab.
It was
How do
self-swab.
you how do you feel to shove that thing right up to your brain?
I was like, this feels like I'm being penetrated by a small gnome into my my nostrils, and
It's like he's getting a lobotomy or some shit.
that explains the personality changes I've had. But after that happened, I think waiting was the hardest part.
How long was the wait?
You said 35 minutes or something like that?
Here's the thing. My mom got her results the day after. Me, it took 2 days.
My man was panicking.
And I was first in line. So I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
But did your mom get it at the same place as you?
Yes. And that's why I was like, they really are having a fun time over there at the testing center.
This is some sexism? What is this? Why?
Or maybe there men's rights.
There was just less people.
I think it's just because your mom was older. So
yeah. My roommate's door, we kind of just duct taped the bottom of it. I don't know if that's legal, but I was just you're not breathing air the same as me.
Do you want fresh air? You can open a window.
That's exactly what I said.
I mean, if you guys both have it, it's kind of already too late.
But that happened. We kind of been in quarantine, so I was like, I'm not going to talk to my mom. She's not going to talk to me.
Are y'all Zoom talking in the same house? You're
Nah, I'm just texting.
Had a Discord server with the family in the house. Can someone please make me dinner? But you guys don't understand how fucking crazy it was because we were just all talking about, when we're doing the meeting, and this man just dropped out. Oh yeah, by the way, I got COVID, and just doesn't respond for half an hour. We're all just wait, what the hell happened? And this man's just not responding.
So here's the thing: is my roommate was the one having the weird, real kind of bad symptoms, right? But it wasn't enough where he was I'm going to go to the hospital.
Well,
What
also
symptoms
the
did
check.
he have? Just for the record.
He was extremely lethargic.
Uh-huh.
It's basically all the flu symptoms that come up: the short of breath, the loss of taste.
Loss of taste. Did you get that as well, by the way?
No, I did not, and I'll tell you why.
2 days later.
By the time I got my results, I had tested negative.
NANI?
I know. And here's why. Keep in mind, by the time I had already taken my test, it had been 2 weeks since I first started feeling symptoms.
You basically got it through. You already self-quarantined by that point. So you're
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's no telling. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just clear. But
you got the antibodies in your system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
2 months.
This is why I'm going to bring up the importance of staying at home, right? I had no idea. Had I been out there, gangbanging at a German club.
Why Germany?
Germany's crazy, Adam. Did you not notice? Like, Germany's actually insane with this kind of stuff. Like, their clubs go off.
Yeah, their clubs pop up, and their EDM scene.
EDM scene's crazy. Like, I want to go to a German EDM concert one of these days, bro. That shit goes.
Well, technically, Zed
Party.
isn't German. He's half German, half Russian, so you can't use that.
Here's a mark.
Okay.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great.
Okay.
I'm basically okay.
That's good.
During the time, though, that it was kind of like unsure if I had COVID or not, which could be related. Because keep in mind, colds are still a thing, fevers are still a thing. The flu, I didn't even get vaccinated for it because in my mind, I was like, if I'm going to quarantine from COVID, then
you're going to quarantine from
exactly. But that was the wrong move.
He could have got triple whammied right there, and he would have no defense.
That would have been like the
worst
ultimate
possible.
Clap back. Just
yeah,
no vaccine. We still have to go through the 14-day quarantine. I think, got a week left.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been feeling it. I understand why people are so irate about this thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between staying at home and knowing you can leave versus staying at home because you have been marked with marked with the death spiral. And
you got to watch yourself as well.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of risk factors that you have to really look out for carefully.
Exactly. Now I'm going to get into the juicy details. This morning, I woke up at 2 a.m. to an email from Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital about volunteers getting a vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, which was the first authorized, emergency authorized vaccine.
Yeah. And I think Moderna's also got...
Moderna is the second one.
Yeah, but Moderna... Oh, yeah. Moderna's doesn't have to be refrigerated, but Pfizer's does.
At 2 a.m., I book a vaccine appointment at 6 in the morning.
Oh, my God.
And at 6 in the morning, I book it, right? I book it over there. I'm playing AC/DC Highway to Hell.
Oh, my God.
I'm on a high.
Hey, we're going to get DMCA'd.
It's not like we make money on this channel, bro. Like, come on.
No, but once we hit 1,000 subs, they'll come back and find things.
Bro, they're gonna get us.
They're gonna clap your cheeks, bro.
Mark's sob story about getting COVID is gonna have to get taken down, like in the future, if that happens.
Exactly.
So you got
I
the
book
vaccine?
it over there.
Yeah.
I get the vaccine, and how this goes, because I want to explain it to the people in case they go out there. Is so you'll go there. You basically go through the line. You take the vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine. They have to wait 15 to 30 minutes after they inject you with a shot because they have to see if you have allergic reactions, right? And also other things because other patients, there's like injection site pain, which I think I kind of got, and then muscle soreness.
Yeah. Nothing too disfamiliar with like typical vaccinations. Other
exactly, right? But here's the interesting part, right? And I quote, this is a packet they gave me before administering the vaccine.
official documents.
Okay. In an ongoing clinical trial, the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine has been shown to prevent COVID-19 with 2 doses given 3 weeks apart, right? And it's, I think, the same vaccine that Mike Pence got.
You just got.
Now, the duration, right, of how long this is going to protect you is unknown, right? They haven't done the testing on it.
All right.
And they clearly state on here, currently, there is no approved alternative vaccine available for prevention of COVID-19. Clearly that was before they found out about Moderna, but
Release it was before it was approved.
Yeah.
In California.
And the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine does not contain SARS-CoV-2 and cannot give you COVID-19. So for all the people that are there and they're like saying, oh, they give you a little shot, and oh my god,
because that's a typical myth about vaccinations. Because that is how some vaccines work for other viruses, but for this specifically, I don't know too much about genetics, but this is what I believe. I believe it was either AOC or another person I saw on Twitter. Because like AOC had like this full like Instagram like story series where she explained how the virus worked, and she got the virus because members of Congress need to get it for continuity of government. She explained the virus kind of like how you are doing right now and answering people's questions. And she was saying, or someone else was saying, that the vaccine only attacks specific parts of the strain of COVID. So like if you're looking at like a genetic code, it only attacks or targets specific things in that code, not the entire vaccine itself, or not the vaccine, the entire virus itself. So that's pretty much how it works. So what's going into your body is not, the fucking virus itself. That's not how this works. That's how the flu shot works, I believe, but it's not how this works. So,
exactly. And that's what I want to stress is this: if you get this vaccine, if you happen to, or if you're one of the idiots out there who, happens to get the vaccine. They're going to
microchip my body.
I like
you're a 20-year-old like man at your house. The government does not want to put a chip in your body to control you. All right.
They already track you through your phone, laptop, and everything.
Exactly.
They know exactly. They already know exactly what you like, what you hate, everything like that, bro. This shit is not going to do it.
We've talked about this. Yes, we did. I like how every time we try to do like a stupid impersonation, it's like.
This is just a South.
It's a Southern hillbilly redneck.
What, do you want me to do a Valley Girl next time?
But if you do get this vaccine, it's not an invulnerability thing, right? It's not like the fucking star in Super Mario where you get to just like start running around licking doorknobs for all your joy and pleasure, right? It is still crucial that you maintain all of the protocols that you have been, or
social
distance, start doing.
Wear a mask. Because one, we do not know how long this lasts, right? And two, this is for managing symptoms, right?
Exactly.
You can still spread the virus even if you have the vaccine. So
guys,
keep that in mind.
I just want to end this quarantine. Please just stay home.
The backlash from Andrew Yang when he said something about barcodes.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Basically, he suggested the idea that people have everyone is mandated to have an app on their phone that shows whether or not they got like a vaccination, and like everyone fucking like lost their shit because he got racist. Yeah, I know, right?
Nazi.
I mean, what you got? Yeah, they're calling him Nazi, like a Nazi. I was like, shit. Like, and they were like comparing it to like Jewish people in Nazi Germany when they had to get tagged. I'm just like,
wait, guys, I figured it out. It's because he's Asian, so they now classify him as white, which makes him a Nazi.
He's a neo-Nazi, guys. I'm sorry, look at that. Andrew Yang's a neo-Nazi.
But does he identify as a Caucasian though?
True.
Remember, early on in his campaign, he had white nationalists that were supporting him for some fucking reason.
You're right. He was putting white cream into somebody's mouth on the campaign trail.
for presidential candidate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at this. We know you're in the office in style. The office opening is complete.
Who's
Unless
next?
someone-
Get in here.
Yes.
And the guy was white too.
Uh,
Think
I
about
Why
it.
didn't you have a black man?
people.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you didn't cry.